Well, it is a hot Monday. You probably did not need me to tell you that. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi, and we do have a heat advisory in place for the entire Denver area and most of northeastern Colorado until 9 p.m. tonight. Folks, this is not just a little bit of a hot day. It's not just, it's the middle of July, it's the heart of summer. This is dangerous, exceptional heat for us, and we could be talking about one of the hottest days ever recorded for us here in Denver. So right now, view, well, a lot of sunshine, some clouds off as you look towards the foothills. In fact, could see a few storms later on this afternoon, but those probably won't provide a ton of relief from our exceptionally hot day and what's been an exceptionally hot month for us. This is our fifth hottest start to a July on record, and that does not include today's temperatures. We will certainly be even higher than that after today. So today, it's stupid hot. Tomorrow, slightly less stupid hot, but it's basically hot all week long and in fact for the foreseeable future. And by the way here, folks, just as a reminder, our average high for this time of year is still in the upper 80s, usually around 88, 89 degrees. So we're talking about regular 90 plus degree temperatures. That is still above average and considerably above average. We're going to be well above average even once we get past this 100-degree heat for your day today. Now, speaking of that 100-degree heat, we do have a heat advisory that's in place, as I mentioned, for much of northeastern Colorado, including Denver, Fort Collins, Sterling, Fort Morgan, Lyman, again, most of the northeastern corner of the state under that heat advisory until 9 p.m. tonight. So keep that in mind. This is a fairly late heat advisory. Sometimes these usually will go until 7 or 8 o'clock. This goes until 9, and that tells us just how hot and how long it's going to stay this hot for your day today. Now, as of 11 a.m., already at 92 here in Denver, and at 11 a.m. already flirting with 100 degrees in Ray, 96 in Lamar, mountains 70s and 80s. So it's hot everywhere. You probably didn't need me to tell you that. But here's maybe a bit more context to it. Yesterday we got up to 97 in Denver, most of northeastern Colorado in the upper 90s to around 100 degrees. And we are, in many cases, about 5 to 10 degrees above where we were this time yesterday still. So just gives us an idea of just how hot it is going to get. Now, with that 90-degree reading already here in Denver, we're at our 29th day at 90 or above so far this year. We average about 44 days of 90-plus heat in a single year. But for a little bit of context, on top of that, here, folks, we are on pace for about 60 90-degree days on the year, because this is right around the midpoint of summer. In fact, we're just a smidge before the typical midpoint of summer for us here in Denver. So that puts, again, you just double that, and we're roughly looking at about 60 90-degree days on the year. That's our current pace at this point here in Denver. That would put us in the top 3 most 90-degree days in a single year on record. So today, 100, our forecast high. Wouldn't be surprised if we get up to 101, 102. We get a little hotter than that here in Denver, especially with it already being 92 degrees as of 11 a.m. We do have a few gusty storms around between 3 and 7 o'clock this afternoon and this evening, and that will make it maybe slightly cooler at that point. But trust me, don't expect a whole lot of relief for your day today. It's going to feel like being inside of an air conditioner, inside of a hairdryer for your day today. I wish it was like the inside of an air conditioner for your day today. A few spots like that in Greeley, 104, Julesburg, 105. So in some cases here, folks, it could be talking about some of those temperatures in a few spots on the eastern plains approaching 110 degrees. This is, again, this is not just the middle of July. This is not just, wow, a hot summer day. This is really, 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 really hot for us here, folks. We're, by the way, our record high for today is 99. We'll almost for sure at least tie that, if not break it, for your day today. So again, this is record-breaking heat here, folks. Make sure you're just limiting your time outdoors. Take it easy. Drink lots of water. You know, just again, we've been going through this all month long. I probably don't have to tell you how to deal with the heat, but just be smart about it here, folks. Another just kind of tip I always keep in mind, and I spoke about this actually with our 9 News medical expert, Dr. Paul Coley. If you're just walking around, you just gotta, I don't know, you're just sitting at your desk, like right now, I have a bottle of water on me at all times. Just have a bottle of water, just constantly drink water. Just make sure you're thinking, you just got it around you. Fill up that bottle of water, just make sure you're drinking constantly, make sure you're fully hydrated. Now, we're forecasting a high of 100 degrees for our day today. That'll be our fourth 100-degree day so far this year. We've already got 3. And by the way, Denver averages about 100-degree day a little less than one 100-degree day per year based on the long-term average. In the last 20 to 30 years, we've seen that number really dramatically spike, and that is likely due to a warming climate. That is the main reason behind that spike in 100-degree days. And in the last 30 years, we've seen about 60 100-degree days. And in the last 10 years, we've seen about 33 100-degree days here in Denver. So we've seen a huge spike in recent years in those 100-plus temperatures. And we're expecting yet another 100-degree reading for your day today. Those used to be very rare, and now those are becoming increasingly common for us in the Denver area. Now, I did mention that chance for a few isolated showers and storms. Do have a little bit of moisture that's in western Colorado. That's going to push its way east. The mountains will have a better chance at seeing some showers and storms. Here along the Front Range, you know those gusty storms that we've dealt with where you get a few raindrops in the windshield, it looks really ominous, looks like we might finally get a storm, and then all we get are a few raindrops in the windshield and some gusty winds. That's going to be the case for our day today. That kind of setup where we get a few paltry raindrops in the windshield, that's pretty much it. Some gusty winds, maybe some lightning, and that's pretty much all. So tonight, temperatures drop back to around 70 degrees. Heat advisory in place until 9 o'clock tonight. So again, keep in mind it's going to take a while for those temperatures to really cool on off. Those temperatures probably going to be at 90 or above even until about 9 p.m. tonight. It's just cooking for your day today, folks. It is just so miserably hot. Again, just be smart about it here, folks. This is real deal heat. Tomorrow, 96 degrees, mostly sunny with some scattered late storms around for us. And this temperature is, again, going to be in the mid to upper 90s. That is, I guess, a little bit better. But look at this here, folks. I mean, this is still 10 degrees above average, close to 10 degrees above average. And this is our cool down from our heat. So, again, it's just hot for the foreseeable future. Now, we have a better chance for storms tomorrow. And there's a chance for some severe weather, especially south of the Palmer Divide, Colorado Springs and Pueblo, with a level 1 risk on a 0 to 5 scale in terms of that potential for severe weather, damaging winds, large hail possible for the Springs and Pueblo for your day tomorrow. Good garage day just in case out that way. We do have, again, a better chance in Denver for some storms tomorrow compared to today. Some scattered storms between about 3 and 6, and then we'll see maybe 1 or 2 of those linger until 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow night. But for the most part, those showers and storms, looking at those widespread storms, those widespread showers and storms will be mainly south of Denver for our day tomorrow. Wednesday, we cool back down to about 93 with some scattered showers and storms. So once we get into your Wednesday, that's kind of a fairly typical mid-summer forecast. So low 90s, afternoon showers and storms. It's a bit more typical, but then the end of the week, we spike right back up again here, folks. Just can't get rid of this persistent heat, and we're back near 100 for both Thursday and Friday. And by the way, today marking our 7th straight day at 90 or above so far this year. I just showed you that 7-day forecast. We have it at 91 or above for the next 7 days. We will likely, if that forecast verifies, we will likely be looking at a top 5 longest 90-plus streak on record here in Denver. Our record is 24 straight days at 90 or above. That was set back in 2012. Now, too far out in the future to potentially talk about that, but we're going to be making a pretty good run at that, it looks, with those 90-plus degree readings likely through the upcoming weekend and into next week. So just, again, a really hot forecast for the foreseeable future. So again, just be smart about it here, folks. Limit that time outdoors and spend lots of time in air conditioning. If you know somebody who does not have AC or their AC is broken, invite them over. Make sure that they are taken care of. And as a reminder here, folks, heat is a far bigger killer in the state of Colorado than tornadoes, than severe weather, than blizzards. Heat is a big-time killer. So please here, folks, be smart out there for your day today. Meteorologist Keely Chalmers will have another update coming up at 9 News at noon, and meteorologist Danielle Grant will have an update at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight on the 9 News family of networks. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Stay cool and have a great rest of your Monday.